front of the other computer. Got a little late. Just hope it works, at least somehow. It's connected.
What's this one for?
Okay, we're about to get started. I'm just troubleshooting a little bit of Facebook issue, and let's see if we got you guys on. Oh, okay, good. Working. All right. Good, good. So we'll get started. This morning, I do want everyone to have a couple blankets would be good, and blocks as per usual. And then please come to child's pose to begin with the big toes together and the knees apart. Good. And I'm not sure if the good speaker is working, and my sense is that it's actually not, but hopefully you guys can hear me okay. So hi and good morning. Let's come to child's pose, big toes together, knees apart. And this practice will be a morning flow for summer. So if you happen to catch this practice later in the day, or basically later in the day, you may want to modify and reduce some of the intensity for the hour. Okay? Sounds good? Go ahead and settle the hips back to the heels. And allow the breath to lengthen. And we invite ourselves to simply arrive. The practice is the invitation to arrive with whatever is. As the frontal lobe relaxes down, let the chin tuck ever so slightly. The skin on the forehead releases towards the bridge of the nose. Just calming and cooling to the mind. Inhale, tuck the chin and rise the spine up to vertical. Just resting with the palms up, shoulders down, cupping the hands. Let's begin practice this morning with 3 rounds of breath into sound of Om. Take a full deep inhale. Long exhale. And inhale to Om. Set your sankalpa for practice this morning. Cultivating the art of the pause here. Allowing intention to arise. And if no particular intention arises, perhaps today that intention could therefore be space or spaciousness. Gently bow the head into the heart. Raise the head and invite the eyes to open. Beautiful. Let's come all the way up to standing, please. Standing in Tadasana, mountain pose, near the top of your mat. Once again, if you're just tuning in, you might have a couple blankets, and or if you don't have blankets, you could use beach towels folded, and then a couple of yoga blocks, always nice, and your strap could be useful as well. Let's find Tadasana, mountain pose, big toes together, heels just an inch or 2 apart, and spread all the toes. Let's draw the shoulders gently back and bend the knees. As we bend the knees, let the soles of the feet root down into the sticky mat. Feel that contact with the sticky mat, and then gradually push the floor away, activating the quadriceps and extending the legs. Stand with tall spine and stack what we call the domes of the body. So soles of the feet, pelvic floor, navel center. I like to use the solar plexus diaphragm, growth. third eye, and the crown. Stack those domes, mindfully standing with tall spine. Good, and as we inhale, let's take the arms forward and up. Exhale, lengthen, fold forward, out and down. Hands to prayer perhaps this morning. Release the head and the neck. Inhale, let's lengthen, rise halfway up. Utilize your blocks where need be to have contact with something below. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen spine, look up, rise up, Urdhva, lift. Exhale, hands to Samasthiti to the heart. Good. Inhale, arms forward and up, Urdhva. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana, earth touch. Inhale, lengthen, rise the head, look up, heart forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long spine, rise up to Urdhva. Look up, lift the chest, a little bit of a back bend. Exhale, hands to the heart. We warm the spine this way. Inhale, take the arms, reach up, Urdhva. Exhale, gaze down, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, heart forward, tailbone back. Exhale, surrender and fold. Inhale, lengthen spine, rise up. Open chest, gaze up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Finding that sankalpa, intention, and focus. Good. Inhale, let's take the arms back behind us. Just swing the hands back. Arms extend. Shoulder heads pull back. Shoulder blades lift the collarbones up. Good. And then inhale, let's take the arms forward and all the way up. Interlace the fingers and press the palms away. Now draw the front low ribs. It's easy to kind of start to jut the front low ribs out here, as you can see from the side view. Draw the front low ribs in and extend up through the arms. So we get very tall here. Exhale, let's go up and over to your right. Hips might move a little to the left, navel stays to the front. Good. Peek the head up, look up. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, up and over to the left. We take the rib cage up and then over. Press the palms away. Hips might move just a little to the right. Gaze up. Inhale, rise. Let's do one more. This time, lift that left heel up off the mat just a little bit, and then go up and over to the right. Press the palms away, gaze up, and then slowly drop the left heel down. Breathe into the side body. Inhale, come up to center. Lift the right heel a little bit. Go up and over to the left. Press the palms. Slowly drop the heel down. Gaze up. And inhale, we rise to center. Beautiful. Let's take the arms wide. Toe heel to feet, hip distance apart. Take the arms all the way back behind. Interlace the fingers. Take the thumbs to the sacrum. Pull the elbows back. Draw the hands down. Lift the chest. Gaze up. Good. Inhale here. As we exhale, we fold forward. Check out your feet. Ocean front view of the feet right now, right? So you got a great view of the feet. Can we neutralize the stance? Neutralize the weight. Accentuate every toe. Big toe all the way through the pinky toe. Take the arms up and over and breathe. This is too much for the shoulders. Hold opposite elbows or utilize your strap. Drop any story in the neck and the head, physically and mentally. Be here now. Good. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Rise long spine all the way up. Release the arms. Just let them hang for a moment. Tune in. Good. Let's do a little bit of Surya Namaskara. So we did the half salutations moments ago towards the front of the mat. Let's do a full salutation. Let's do Surya Namaskara B. Let's get some fire going this morning. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Utkatasana, intense pose. Exhale, lengthen, fold forward, out and down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, let's step, walk, or float back to plank pose. If you float, float to low plank. Extra catch breath here. And lower to low plank. Lift the back of the head a little bit, so draw the chin in. Hold here for 3, for 2. Press the index fingers down and pull the shoulder heads back. Inhale, forward and up. Upward dog. Let's go right in. See how it is this morning. Upward dog. Exhale, lift the tailbone, downward facing dog. First dog of the morning. 5 breaths here, please. Spread your toes. Activate the hands. Check out your heels. See if you can hide your heels behind your shins. Release the story in the back of the neck, if there is one. Inhale, let's send the right leg up and back. Activate that right heel back behind us. Exhale, step the right foot forward to lunge pose on this first set. Inhale, draw the heart forward. Exhale, sweep the arms back. Inhale, rise the whole body up. High lunge. Exhale, release all the way down. Step back to plank pose. Same exhale, lower through. Inhale, forward and up. Open the heart. Exhale, tailbone back, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the left leg up and back. Activate both the hands and the heel back behind us. On an exhale, look forward, step through. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, arms take it back. Inhale, rise up to high lunge. Exhale, release the hands all the way down and step back. Lower through, take your time. The more advanced practitioner will go more slowly. The beginner will need to go a little more quickly to match the movement to the breath. 5 breaths here in dog pose. So it's not that we are striving necessarily for anything, being whether it be advanced or beginner. We are simply being where we are. And follow your breath. Don't overlay anything onto the breath. Let the breath be the guide to the rest of the practice. That can be a little hard when you're trying to follow a class. But in this case, when you follow the class on your own time, you have a lot of latitude in making that breath match our body, or the movement match our breath, rather than the other way around. Bend the knees, look past the hands, step, walk, or float forward between the hands. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, we fold. Then both knees, Utkatasana chair. Stand tall. Exhale, conserve the energy right into your heart. Second set, bend the knees, Utkatasana. Inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step walker, float back. This time maybe float to low plank and hold. Inhale, forward and up. Pull the shoulder heads back. Press the hands down and lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. This time, right foot steps forward to the right thumb. Back heel pivots, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, let it go all the way down. Lower, slowly step through. Inhale, by step through, I mean lower through. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, left foot steps. Back heel down. Rise up. Exhale, lower through. Release it all the way down. Lift your heart. Tailbone back, downward facing. 5 breaths. If you need a rest, the place we started, child's pose, Mandukasana, you could go there. Otherwise, breathe here in Adho Mukha Svanasana. Activate the legs and the hands. Prioritize the spine by lifting the tailbone, releasing the head and the neck, and lengthening. At the end of the 5th breath, lift the heels, bend the knees, look past the hands, step walker, float forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, chair pose, rise up. Stand tall, open heart. Exhale, hands to pray. Good, that was 2 sets. Let's do a 3rd set. Bend the knees, inhale. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step walker, float back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, take it back. Right foot steps forward. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, release all the way down and through. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, downward facing. No rest. Left foot steps forward. Warrior one, rise up. Exhale, release all the way down and through. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it back. This time, resting in dog pose. Relative rest. Active dog pose, but finding our breath. Or child's pose. Spread your toes. Hide your heels. Activate the spine. How do we activate the spine? By sending the inner thighs back, pressing firmly through the arms, lengthening the side body. Last round of breath. When the breath is empty, lift the heels, bend the knees, look past the hands, and maybe a little jump forward between the hands. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Bend both knees, chair pose. Inhale, stand tall. Exhale, Samasthiti. Beautiful. Okay, a little bit of classical work here. So we'll step the left foot back. Walking stride, long walking stride. Hands to the hips. Take the elbows back. Now, with the hands to the pelvis, take your thumbs just into your sacrum ever so slightly and press down a little bit to the sacrum. So the tailbone just moves down slightly, not a lot. And then lift your heart. Exhale, lengthen, fold forward from a hinge at the hips. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Let's pause halfway with long spine. Bend the front knee. Press your big toe down into the mat. Activate the collarbones forward. And then slowly re-extend that leg. And surrender the upper body. Good. Release the hands to the floor, to your blocks. And release the head. Allow. Go into an allowing mode here. Beautiful. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Hands to the hips, elbows back, rise up. Good. Step the left foot forward, simply step the right foot back. Draw the shoulders back. Use your thumbs just ever so slightly to pull the tailbone down a little bit of length there. Lift the collarbones. Good. Exhale, lengthen, come forward. Good. Now, come halfway up. Bend that front knee. Press down through the big toe. Lengthen as we re-extend the leg. And then exhale, surrender forward. Release the hands down to the blocks of the floor. Release the head. Find the softness. Find the ease. If the mind gets any distraction, as the poses get slow, then what do? We watch the breath. We don't go on a little mind vacation, thinking about our to-do list or else other things. Just stay here. It starts with the practice. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Next, the hips, elbows back, perhaps. Push through the heels, rise up. Good, and step the back foot forward. Let's do a twist, big toes together. Bend both knees to chair. Let's take the hands to prayer. Sit low. Sit low, low, low. So hips always lower than the heart in this pose, okay? And then we'll take the right hand to the right thigh as we take the left elbow across. Draw that upper arm bone somewhere on that outer thigh and then press the palms together. So this is a more advanced way to do this posture. The beginner way to do it would be to take the left hand down to the mat or to the block. So you could do that as well. We've got all levels here. Drop the hips and lift the heart. You could press the right hand into the left to help that action. So much going on in this pose, but one of the really big back muscles here gets definitely some work. Just notice that. Notice how it feels. Maybe the gaze goes up over that right shoulder. Good. Let's inhale, rise to center. By rise, I mean come to Utkatasana. Exhale, left hand to the thigh. Take that right elbow across and come in. 2 hands to prayer. Now press the left palm into the right and lift your heart. Good. Check your knees. Knees are doing the same thing as each other. That stabilizes the sacrum and takes the twist further into the upper back. Please do that by drawing the right knee back a little bit, typically. The gaze might go up. Good. Come unwind, come back to center. This time, let's stand tall. Woo-wee. Take a moment for those thighs to release the hands. Pause, feel. All the good things, right? Okay, so we took care of business on the twist. Now let's take that into standing pose action with revolved triangle. I know it's early for this, but we'll grab a block perhaps. Same stance as the previous pose, right foot forward, left foot back. Okay, draw the elbows back, lift the chest. And today we'll take both arms, reach up. Both arms reach up. Exhale, lengthen, come forward. Pause at that halfway mark. Reach out. I kind of imagine like you're trying to catch a child in a pool, for example. Okay, we're reaching out, lengthening, or waiting for someone to catch us. Okay, and then release the left hand down and take the right arm up. Retract the shoulder blades. Bend that front knee, right knee. Press the ball of the foot down, and then use that to draw the tailbone back and lift up. Gaze up, perhaps. Good, and slowly windmill the arms, rise up, activate the legs, take your arms forward and all the way up. Good. Switch sides. Let's simply step the left foot forward, step the right foot back. Okay. So make sure the heels are not crossed in this pose. So the heels are two different sides of the highway there. Okay. Inhale, take both arms, reach up. Exhale, lengthen, 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 fold forward. Inhale. Exhale, split the difference. Right hand down, right arm, left arm sweeps up. Good. We turn the rib cage. Let's bend the left knee a little bit. Press down through the ball of the foot. And then as we straighten the leg, drag that left hip, outer hip back. Good. Turn your rib cage, lift your chest. Beautiful. Free your wrist a little bit. So the wrist is part of the rest of the arm. And the shoulder blades tack together. Back heel is down if it can be, which it usually can be if you shorten your stance just a little bit. Good. Slowly release, unwind, gaze up, and take the arms with us. Exhale, step forward. Tadasana, mountain pose. Good. Pause, feel here. Integrate what may or may not have just happened. Stack those domes. Two hands to the heart. Move on with a little bit of flow. Bend the knees, Utkatasana. Take the arms forward and up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward, out and down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, let's simply step the left foot back to warrior two. Back heel comes down. Windmill the arms, rise up. Right foot forward, left foot back, Virabhadasana, Dvitiyahi. Dvitiyaha. Reach out through both hands. Good, breathe, breathe here. Allow both inner thighs to spin open. Drop the pelvis slightly. Good. Inhale, reach a little forward. Exhale, let's take it into the reverse. Reach up and back. Good, good, good. Now, either stay here with left hand down the thigh, or go ahead and grab that wrist, the right wrist with the left index finger and thumb. Pull back. Good. Keep the nice deep bend in the front knee. Beautiful. Inhale, come to warrior two. Exhale, lengthen, come forward, and release that right hand down. On the inside of the foot, or grab the block, low, medium, or high. Good. We press the elbow into the thigh. We press the outer upper arm bone into the thigh. And we press the knee back into that. Good. We turn the chest, strong legs, and take that top arm up over the ear. I like to toe heel the back foot in a little bit to get a little more weight onto that back leg, so I'm not dumping into the front. Like this is dumping into the front, and I squeeze the inner thighs, and I activate a little bit, and I can have more strength in that back leg. Okay? Turn open chest, gaze up, breathe here. If you have a bind in your practice in this pose, feel free. Inhale, rise up to warrior two. Go ahead and straighten the front knee. Pause, feel. One more time, let's go back to that extended side angle. Take it all the way up and over. This time, everyone go ahead and take that top arm behind the back. Turn the palm away towards the kidneys, or away from the kidneys, away from the body. And turn the chest. And then let's let the ear be heavy. Just let the neck release a little bit. Maybe look down. Neutral. Up. Good. Take a full deep inhale, full exhale. And then inhale, use the arm to help us rise up. Warrior two. Whew. Straighten the front knee, pause, feel. Toe heel the back foot in a little bit. One more standing pose in this sequence. Let's go to triangle, a regular triangle instead of reverse. Right arm goes up. Exhale, lengthen, come forward, forward, forward. Good. Go ahead and utilize the block this time on the outside of the foot, or use your shin. You can hold. I'll actually teach this way today. Index finger and thumb. Grab the shin. Now pull the skin of that shin up as we turn the chest. You could also alternatively, in the Ashtanga Vinyasa system, you grab the big toe. Good. Turn the chest, and then gaze goes up. Arm goes up. Free the breath. Remember, that's the part that matters most. Good. Let's take an inhale, rise up to center. Exhale, bend the knee. Release both hands down, lift the back heel. Simply step forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, lift halfway. Exhale, step the right foot back, warrior two. Nice deep bend in the front knee, we rise up. Reach the fingers away. Drop the story in the shoulders, if any. Tailbone a little bit heavy, inner thighs broadening. So we always check our pose for how honest we are being with ourselves in that moment. And since we know the poses, it's easy to go on an autopilot situation, but please don't. Please stay present with what is in that moment, in this moment, rather than what this pose was 5 days ago or yesterday. Reach out through the index fingers and the thumbs. Good, and then we'll reach forward a little bit. Exhale, take it to reverse. Maybe index finger and thumb grab the wrist. Inhale, rise to center. Exhale, take it all the way, that left hand on the inside of the foot. Now the elbow slash knee combo kind of does a little dance. Elbow into knee, knee into elbow, and we turn the chest from that action. Maybe shimmy that back heel in a little bit, toes in a little bit to activate the back leg as our strength, and then take the top arm up over the ear. Full deep breath. Not too much weight on the front hand. Take the bind if you know it or you want to. Inhale, exhale, take the hand behind the back. Turn the palm away or take the bind. Good. Release the arm. Inhale, rise up. Straighten the front knee. Pause. Feel. Toe heel the back foot in for sure. A bit here. Not for sure, but probably. Inhale. Lengthen that whole left side body. Exhale. Shift the hips. Shift the hips. Shift the hips to come forward. And then now the grasp will go to the big toe, or index finger and thumb. Grab that shin and pull the skin of the shin up as we turn the rib cage. Take the arm up. So now there's like the domes are still there, but there's two kind of axes of them. One, the pelvic floor and the feet, and two, the spine and the rest of the body. Gaze up. Check in especially with the top dome, the throat and the head. Make sure they're not over or under doing the pose. Inhale, we rise up to center. Exhale, release both hands, bend the front knee, step back, plank pose. Lower through. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nicely done. 3 deep breaths here. Then please lower to the knees. Good. Sit back on the heels. We'll set up for the next sequence, doing a little bit of upper body love. Let's start with right arm reaching up. You might grab your strap here. Go ahead and give yourself a pat on the back. Take the left arm, reach up, grab the elbow, and just gently encourage the elbow towards the sky by drawing a little bit of counterclockwise action in the upper arm bone. Head stays neutral if possible. Left arm comes out to the side. Internally rotate that shoulder or arm at the shoulder, and then go ahead and grab fingers or your strap. Full breath. A gentle unraveling there. Release. Good. Let's do second side. Show up from the front. Inhale. Left arm comes up. Bend the elbow. Give yourself a pat on the back. Go ahead and use the right arm. Now, this time, draw the elbow towards the sky and a little bit of clockwise action through the elbow. Draw your front low ribs in. Front low ribs in. Yes. Good. Right arm out to the side. Thumb turns down, internal rotation, and then reach behind. Good. So don't lose the head and the neck or the navel drawing in. Both of those things still happening. Try to keep the shoulders level with one another. Breathe, breathe. Whatever the range of motion is in your body in these, it's very useful to do them regardless of where the edge is. If you have to modify, modification is great. Okay, slowly release, unwind. Wherever you are is great for you, you know? Okay, now, dolphin pose, okay? So we'll take the forearms down. We're gonna measure forearm distance for the elbows, and then palms go flat to the earth. Okay, now if that's not useful for your